Hey, how's it going? I'm Chris License, and welcome to another Our License to Travel. And today, I'd like to share with you something I always keep on the RV, no matter what. It is always ready to go, and I'd like to strongly encourage all RVers out there, while you're traveling, to always do the same. It's going to be something as simple as, well, a drill with a few attachments. There is a handful of things that are really valuable to keep on your RV that's going to help you solve some problems. Hey, let's be honest, if you've RV'd for any amount of time, you know that it's not if, but when that problem is going to happen. Now, if it's going to be major or minor, it might be something you can mitigate, and this might be something that you can help to push some of those problems from the major side or status to a minor one. So to start off, we actually have two different drills. This one is not actually a drill, but an impact driver, a cordless impact driver. And the cordless aspect is going to be important in that you make sure that these batteries are always charged. This particular one I like because it's small and compact, has a lot of power to it because it is an impact driver. Now, I don't always want to use the forcefulness of that impact aspect. That brings in my other cordless drill. These are another version of what's out there now, but they still work well, and I've had these since before we started full-timing. So on the cordless drills, something I like to keep handy here as far as attachments, which helps me to get into those bays and underbellies of the RV so I can zip through those fasteners and other things quickly. I usually keep a Phillips head on here. Kind of lives on the end, but I also keep a square bit. Some folks call it a Canadian or a Robertson's bit on the RV. Phillips, Canadian or Robertson's. So getting into those panels and just having that readily available to where I can just pull it off and pop it in so I don't have to go find another attachment. It's always on or near the unit. We have several small boxes with common fittings just for our drills, and that makes this really valuable. Now, as far as the attachments for the drills, I have all the adapters that can be used to raise and lower the landing gear. I just left it on the drill most of the time so I could just grab the drill and make that happen quickly. I didn't want to have to look or hunt for it. But this adapter works handily in other ways too. On our last RV, it was the same fitting to raise and lower our spare tire, which, when you're stuck on the side of the road, being able to do these things quickly as well as safely so you can get back on the road, it takes that situation of being stuck on the side of the road and minimizes it because you can get back on the road quickly, efficiently, and safely. But the important part about being able to use this drill to be able to get you out of even more situations is having the adapters to be able to use sockets with your drill. Why, you ask, would that be important? Well, you can actually operate quite a few things on your RV with the drill. Like, depending on the type of landing gear, if you have an issue with it, you may have the option of being able to put the adapter on for the socket in the drill bit and get the right socket size to be able to operate the manual feature of that landing gear.
All the way, let's get from
raise or lower it. Doing it by hand can be quite laborious and time-consuming. It takes a lot of revolutions. You can do it with a socket set, but it would take a lot of effort and time to do it and get you back on the road. It can be used on your auto-electric leveling system, and it can be used on a lot of electric awnings to be able to bring it back in, like if the motor stops working for whatever reason. And you can drop and raise the spare tire. You can even use it to remove those lug nuts after you've loosened them up. Carry a 4-way tire spanner. And if you really want to go full-on mechanic, get one of those high-torque electric lug impact drivers. Keep adapters for your 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/2 inch sockets nearby. They should be impact ready so that they can actually fit in the impact driver's bit. Some of the decorative wheels that are on mini RVs require a narrow-walled socket to be able to access the lug nut. Check it before you actually need it. These adapters give you the ability to have all these sockets at your fingertips. So, if you need a standard, that's US, also called SAE or Society of Automotive Engineers, or metric, deep socket, thin-walled socket, or something on the smaller end, this gives you the ability to have all of these different sizes. I do keep a universal joint adapter too for odd angles. Well, this was just a quick tip that I wanted to pass along to you guys. I'm sure that you know that we travel with a whole lot more tools than just with this. More than just a cordless drill. But just wanted to take a moment to highlight the importance and capabilities of having a cordless drill with a charged battery and a few of those attachments and the capabilities that it can give you. Before we go, let's take a quick look at my bay where I store these drills and how I keep their batteries charged. The mount isn't my idea, but something that I got from another channel, Changing Lanes, and we'll discuss in greater detail in another video. Just know it's dirt cheap. Just a couple of different sized pieces of PVC pipe cut to fit between the joists and dremelled to hold each drill and screwed to the joists of the upper floor, then to each other. And what's that larger third one for? Well, a future battery-powered impact lug nut driver. Just wishing. On the basement wall, above the central vac, are 2 charging stations. Why did I pick this particular brand? Well, it has a good reputation and was on sale one Christmas at one of those big box stores. So there you go. It is kind of nice to keep a couple of extra batteries just in case. I think this is going to do it for today. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos and tips about RVing, hit that subscribe button. Not to mention the notification bell. And if we don't see you out on the road, hopefully we'll see you next video. Until then, travel safe.